Back, everyone. When George Clooney came to town a few months ago, it was a big deal. Big budget, big cruise, big stars. But let's go to the opposite side of the spectrum. A local man is putting a movie together without stars and really without a budget. Joining me this morning is movie maker Matt Senatore, also Lauren Lennox, who stars in the movie called Sidney. First of all, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Matt, I'm going to start with you. Is this your first movie? What made you think you could do this?
It's probably because I'm insane.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's probably why. I just, Hollywood is like a big boys club that you can't get in, and it's like the tree house with the door, what's the password? And I just said, well, you know what? I'm going to make my own club, and we're going to do it, and that's it.
Now, the movie is called Sidney. Set the stage for me. I've seen the trailer. I'm going to show it to you in a moment, but tell me about the movie Sidney.
It's about a guy who's just kind of like a loser. It's kind of based on me. I'm like the coolest loser, I think.
Right.
And he comes home, and he's lonely, and he finds a dead girl in his tub, and he goes to call the police, but he figures, well, I have no excuse for why she's here. So he ends up keeping her around.
Now, Lauren, how did you get hooked up with this movie? How did you sign on?
Well, Matt and I actually met in a corporate job, and we quickly identified that we wanted to do something else. So we got out of that and tried something a little crazy, and I just noticed this guy has a true gift. I mean, he's unbelievable. He can make magic out of nothing.
And let's talk about you're the dead girl that I saw in the
dead girl.
Now, how was that scene filmed? Because I don't know if we're having a problem pulling up this YouTube video, but the dead girl, I mean, he actually licks your face, correct?
Well, yeah, after...
Right? I mean, we want to show you a video that's put it in perspective, but tell me about that.
Sidney, this is a psychological movie about Sidney. So Sidney doesn't have a sense of reality about what he's done, and at some point he becomes very infatuated with the girl.
Okay.
And so that scene is part of his infatuation and fantasy about a relationship he could have had.
What do you think the message is? In terms of what you want to put out there, I mean, it's the diary of a broke filmmaker. Your company is called Broke Filmmaker Studio. Do you think with technology today, you don't have to have a lot of money to put out a first-class movie?
You don't need anything. All you have to, I mean, we're shooting the movie with this.
That's what you're shooting the movie on?
Yep. It's
really?
High def. And, I mean, when I bought it, it was probably about $1,000. Now I've seen it for $3.99.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling everybody, you know what? Don't wait for somebody to give you funding. Don't wait for Hollywood to come knocking at your door, because they're not going to. You know what? Just do it yourself and just go.
And how hard is it to convince people to sign on? You say,
it was easy.
It was
actually, yeah. It was real. I mean, it started out with me, my friend Brian, and her, and then all of a sudden, I mean, we put up a Facebook page, we put some clips up, and then now we have almost 600 fans. And we're
going to put a link to his Facebook page, also to his Twitter account as well. The style of the trailer I thought was really good when I watched it. What style are you going for? And it looks super clean, too.
We're shooting black and white. I mean, it's high def.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I shoot photography also, and I love black and white photography. It's just got this classic look. And this movie is it adds to the creepiness a little bit. So, that's why we shot it that way.
Okay, and I want you to look at the camera and ask them if they got that trailer pulled up in the control room, or we don't have it this morning. I guess we don't have it. We do not have it. We do not have that trailer. We apologize, but what we're going to do is we're going to put the trailer online. The movie's called Sidney. I can't wait to see the end of it. So when do you think it's going to be before people can see it?
I'm hoping to have it shot by the end of August, and then I got to edit it. And I have a guy named Doug Thornton who's going to be scoring it, and I just, he did 4192.
Sure, absolutely. I know that guy, yeah. You know what, when that movie gets done, make sure you give us a call back so we can show more of it.
Definitely.
How's the experience been for you?
It's been outstanding. I've had so much fun, even as a dead person. It's just been really fun. Really fun.
All right. We thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having us.
Matt, all the best to you guys.
Thank you.
Once again, we're going to put a link on our website, FOX19.com. Back in a moment.